Yopaj going for Storm. Bob, what was he doing? EXECRATION are gonna be seated quite high anyways. Still, Boom Esports, they can get the top 2 spots. Scam getting gone on. He does have the Shikuchi. Will get a boundless strike across the face, and they do finish him off. The mid lane tower, though, is taking a ton of damage with the siege creep still being alive. Bob is trying to do something about it. Here comes the Monkey King as well. The Wind Ranger getting pulled in. Storm Spirit might be in some trouble. Now the Monkey jumps in. He definitely wants the fight. Dino is here as well, but the arena onto the 3 of them. OHAIYO is there. They've only lost the Weaver. Dino inside of the arena. Can he finish him off? OHAIYO is coming in, but Dino is still alive. They've lost 2. Yopaj comes back in. They're fighting 3 versus 5 here. OHAIYO misses the spear. Bob, he almost survived because of that, but the pellets from the flag cannon will finish him off, and now Raging Potato caught. He's inside of his arena, but his faithful subjects will leave him, and the Monkey King will be left alone to suffer. Who is gonna be killing the course? BDZ. I think I've seen this scenario already. He gets the Shikuchi. BDZ, will he survive? Joking around left and right. He doesn't know where to go. Boom. They're not going for him, but a big mistake coming out from Scam, giving the Shikuchi to the Rubik. That's a level 3 Shikuchi, and now he's gonna be a big problem for them. Spear not gonna be there. OHAIYO didn't have the mana. He used the hood there just to survive, and he'll be okay, but they do lose Tims. Now the spear, it's not gonna connect. Boulevard gets stolen. OHAIYO, at least that is not gonna be missed from him with the disruption. They'll get the kill, and the Storm Remnant will be the one grabbing it. Yopaj will get the Avatos combo, doing with a boundless strike to the face. Yopaj needs to get to the side. He has been purged, and Yopaj is looking very much dead. He's gonna jump again. Raging Potato, he still wants this kill. Jumps to the side there. Not a really good jump, but still, Bob will be finishing off the kill, and Boom lose 2 of their cores. This guy's really playing with them. Are you sure you should be chasing the monkey? Is gonna see his woods destroyed there, and a lot of rage will go into the head of Raging Potato. Now the spear, it isn't gonna connect on anyone, but doesn't matter. The Slide of Fist Chains keeps them in place, and Yopaj just does so much damage. Probably so useless, but cool. RR is gonna be finding a ward here, but he's gonna be found himself. Without him to save anyone inside of the arena, he will be the lone casualty. Raging Potato coming in, boundless strike, only gonna be connecting onto the Wind Ranger. Tims will have a Wind Run in a second, and he gets himself out. They won't be able to get the Monkey King out of the arena, so it's time to run. OHAIYO, where do you think you're going? You like to be hitting me with your shield? Well, I'm gonna break it, and you with it as well. Boom Esports, they lose 2 heroes, one of them being a core, and now the silence on Yopaj. Can Bob really kill him? Where's the pull? He doesn't have the mana, but the boundless strike keeping him in place. Can they kill Yopaj? Yes, they can. They will finish him off. Elos, you need to be afraid. You need to be very afraid. There's a DD mountain coming for you, and it might drop on your head. No, you won't be getting it. Now, Avalanche there onto OHAIYO. Scam almost dies from just 1 hit. They're turning around on Tino. The disruption is ready. Not gonna be using it just yet, but Pelos is gonna get caught with the boundless strike. The BKB, it will never come out. Now, the Gale Force, it is sending them back a bit, but they've already lost 1. Though, now the Ember Spirit, he is in. He wants the hero. Gonna get silenced up. The Shackle Shot will be there as well, but Tara will be going down. BDZ is caught as well. Dino, he finishes off the Weaver, but now he might be losing his life with the Shackle Shot not connecting. Dino will still die, going for a TP out. The chains from Yopaj, they're not there. They actually didn't have anything to stop this. Rubik, BDZ doesn't have any spells. Look at Boom, they're in such a good position. Can they find the Monkey King? They don't get him down. The Gale Force is there. The arena has been used. Shadow Demon, that's the best one you can find. But Raging Potato, he uses the arena. Still the Slide of Fist, so much damage, and the supports are dead. Raging Potato could follow, but Dino in the backline, he destroys the Mars. He gets a double at Pelos. You need to run away from this guy. No, he's gonna be losing all of his teammates, and Pelos will be okay, but they're still chasing for him. And the Monkey King, he'll probably find his gyrocopter with a jump, and the boundless strike, he doesn't have it, but he has the 2 slaps with a pole. And now a triple kill for Dino, who is just annihilating Boom Esports in this game. The tiny Dino is not to be underestimated. Boom Esports, they still have 2 BKBs. It might be a good time to fight when the Storm Spirit doesn't have his. I'm not sure if they're aware of this, but for now, the ones that are gonna be looking for a fight are gonna be EXECRATION. 4 of them inside of it. The Monkey King being caught inside of the arena, actually being pulled out of it, go through the walls, but Raging Potato is still alive. He uses the BKB of his own with the boundless strike. He turns around in the Wukong's command. Is he actually gonna gonna live through this? No, he does die there. Yopash gonna be going into the backlines. RR is dead, but they've lost Pelos. Where's the constant output of damage? Can they finish off Bob with a focus fire and a few more arrows? They definitely can, but Tino is gonna have none of it. He does have the Shadow Blade, gets himself out of it, but they have the Dusk. He turns around with the BKB, wants to fight 1 versus 1. Him and Yopash, and Tino will run away. Of course you will, when I'm the strongest. Yopash flexing there in front of his face, showing the muscles. Anyways, the story time will end right now. Raging Potato, get down from that tree. He has to use the BKB right now and fight. He's inside of his own Wukong's command. Ember Spirit in some trouble. He has to use the BKB, but no, he gets pulled in, and he's gonna be going down Pelos. He goes in for the Rubik, but a stolen cooldown. Pelos will be getting a taste of it. Zone medicine. Finally, he turns around and gets a double. BDZ gets himself out of there. Tino doesn't get a kill. He's in some trouble. Has the bug on him. Not using the BKB just yet. Oh, great BKB usage there. The Avatos. Pelos is still alive. They're gonna go for the tiny Tino, but with the BKB, he'll be getting himself out. Bob being chased down without the mana. They might continue to do so, but no, they'll stop. The buyback from the Shadow Demon will be enough to force Boom Esports away. He's going for a Bloodstone. Just a second here. Pelos in some trouble. He is definitely dead. Pelos, what are you doing? Avatos, goodbye. Is that a 3000 HP hero? Not really. Now Shadow Demon getting caught. He's outside of the arena, but he's dead. RR will lose his life. It's a 1-for-1. But boom, they have to bail. Where's your carry? What can you do without him? The Yopash Ember Spirit getting himself out. He doesn't have the BKB, being silenced up. Where's the Monkey King with a Boundless Strike with a lift from BDZ? It's not gonna be there in a second. He gets the Sleight of Face chase, but Tino is in the right spot to finish him off. Come into my hands. But if I would have to choose, I'd rather be destroyed by the big guy than the little ones just punching me to death. Bob being chased by Scam. Can Scam get this kill? He's running in more, but with the BKB not being used on the Storm Spirit, he won't be able to get the kill. Boom Esports. Oh, Tims is gonna get caught. The toss onto his face. Gale Force. Poor Tims, and Scam comes in. Will he be able to change anything? Actually, Raging Potato might be going down the buyback from the Wind Ranger with that power shot. They'll actually get the kill. A few more hits there, and he's dead. Tiny being chased as well. He turns around and the 2 supports. Goodbye. No, Scam, he manages to survive, but barely. Tino, will he be able to get himself away with the 2 of them? They really can't do anything. What a jump from Tino. Raging Potato, he has been caught. The Gale Force keeping him away. Here comes the Bugs as well. He uses the BKB, but that's not gonna save you too much. Being slowed down, he does get himself into a safe position without BDZ. Do they really want to fight? Raging Potato still being ran on by Pelos, who's taking a ton of damage. You need to use the BKB, and he does. Bob not getting caught, but Raging Potato again not using the BKB. Tino, will they find him? Do they have the dust? Tino is gonna get gone on. He is getting some damage done into him, but Tino turns around. He breaks OHAIYO, literally, not just in the Dota sense. Still, OHAIYO will be surviving for now. Now a double bundle strike, but a double shackle as well. And Yopash, he sees an opportunity. He wants to kill them, and he'll be able to do so, even with the buyback on the Monkey King. What a shackle shot. Tims, he was waiting for 39 minutes and be like, I'm really good at this hero. So the Raxus being taken down. Tino looking in despair, but I have 16-0-8. It's not about KDA. Pelos coming in, acting all cool like he knew that this was gonna happen. Tino going in, Gyro taking a ton of damage, but turns around. No, Scam, he's gonna be turning back time, and in this time Pelos is full. He's quite strong, and now the Gale Force plus the double shackle come back into our hands. Tino, he dies once in this game. Of course, make sure that you have 16-0-8, and if you lose, blame your teammates, because that's exactly what Tino should be doing in this game. Yeah, tier 3 is in trouble. Monkey King in a good position to stop their retreat. Can he find something good here? Jumping in on the trees, but will come out. He knew that he was getting caught there. Pelos taking a ton of damage, but no, Scam, he turns back time around again. Tino going for a TP out, and he will get himself away, but Bob, is he gonna be so lucky? He still has the BKB jumping around. Gyro holding his ground, still having the Aegis. He doesn't care about anything, and he'll start slaughtering everyone. Yopash going for a double Sleight of Fist chase, and they're dead. The game will be over. Tiny Tino is alive, looking at this in despair. He'll turn around on Yopash. They might be able to get the kill, but no, the double shackle to the face, and will kill you twice. It's no problem. You don't want to keep your KDA. We are fine with that. They'll break Execration, and they'll definitely break the spirits of their position 1, who did everything nicely. He carried them this game, but he just couldn't finish it off. tough one to call. Two different drafts for sure. Which to call. On one side we have so many stuns, so many ways to pick off heroes. On the other hand, we have a PL. Can he die if they catch him? Yes, he can. I'm actually gonna go for Execration in this one. I think it's easier for them to play. Oh, that's gonna be a 5 versus 5 clash. Level 1, the stun onto the high ground, but now the silence comes through and Batrider in some trouble. Raging Potato, is he gonna continue dying just like in the previous game? Yes, he will, and Yopash, the worst possible one, gets the kill. Tino, you know what? He's dying as well. If they get the shield crash, no, they're gonna stop chasing for like 20 minutes. This game is pretty much over. Scam gonna get gone on. They're flying over him, they're burning him down, and with the 3 stacks of napalm, Scam will die. The Raging Potato might be in some trouble with the tower doing a solid amount of damage. There's gonna be one more spear, and now he's trying to slow him down. Pelos, no, he's not having any of that. Just goes with the doppelganger, and look at this, 3 heroes just jumping on his head constantly. Bob is like, stop focusing me, but they know which hero they're afraid of. Bob getting out of that blood ride, but where are actually escaping? There's gonna be a sentry placed out. Bob again going into his tower will get a homing missile to the face. The stun from the Lion and the sleep. Maybe the supports can save Bob. No, they can't. They see him clearly. Scam with the thirst. He is bloodthirsty for Execration. And RR coming in. He's gonna try to chase for the kill, but it will actually go down. Actually gets the kill. So now they know that there's a ward that the creeps. Not gonna be happening. But the 2 supports of Boom, they're just making Bob's life so hard. Doesn't matter if we don't farm, as long as he doesn't, we're gonna be happy. Just a second now, Pelos being gone by Raging Potato, who has a lasso. He's going for a TP out, and Pelos won't be able to get the kill. Maybe he could have attempted for that, but nope. Scam getting turned into a fishy. He's inside of the river. Will that really help him? Not really. Yopash running in into the 3 of them. You guys think you can fight me? He's gonna have a help from the Swashbuckle as well. Dims comes in and come on, fight me. 1 versus 3. He pays them in, and luck on Maratag. He will kill everyone. He's gonna be having a blade mail. What is this item choice? But it doesn't matter. Now coming in, the lasso will get used. Dims, Rolling Thunder is ready. The silence will be there. He's not taking that much damage. Yopash though being hit by the tower, and he'll definitely die here. Yopash loses his life to Raging Potato. Rolling Thunder, it's gonna go through them. OHAIYO is here with a Sonic Wave. No more eardrums for you. They do lose Dims as well. Bob is still alive, and OHAIYO has to get himself out of that one. They only killed the Bane. Raging Potato might even go for Scam here, though he doesn't have the Firefly for quite some time. Can he slow him down enough for the Lion to get close? Probably not. With Pelos coming in, Raging Potato is gonna be in so much trouble. The stun from the Lion, it does connect, and he does have he actually doesn't have the Hex. Bob is coming from the side. Pelos needs to be careful, but OHAIYO is there as well, and Pelos will get a kill. Bob, guess what? You're next with so many PL illusions. No, he'll kill BDZ first. He knows that he's afraid of the stuns. The stuns comes through, but the guy that just died, he's back. The big guy is there to finish you all off, and the thirst gives them vision. They don't even have to get on the high ground to kill Bob. Bottom lane, Raging Potato going for Pelos. He's trying to get this kill. Oh, he's pinging out the right one. He actually has the lasso. Is this gonna be a kill? Pelos getting caught with the doppelganger in a second, and he'll be okay with the he misses the second spell. The flame break will not connect, and now Pelos, he turns around. Let me have that kill, but OHAIYO will not. He's gonna be the one saying, oh, he's still coming in with the PL, and Pelos loses his life. Okay, BDZ, that's gonna be a big one for him in terms of levels, though. He'll be punished immediately. He turns around and takes his punishment. So that's gonna be his first item of choice. It's gonna be Dragonlance into Deso probably. Dino getting gone on. Here comes the PL with the Diffusal Blade as well. Even if you had your ulti, you wouldn't be able to live. But guess what? You don't have it. Dino actually running away. Armlet toggle. Let's go. Can he do it? He has 10 stick charges as well. Dino uses the sticks. The Armlet toggle. He's still alive. Will get silenced up. Another Armlet toggle, and Dino is out. You can't kill him. Actually, Pelos, he's not gonna let him live, and he will finish him off. He did come in. It was looking like he was gonna live there, but Dino, no matter how well you play, will still go down. Bob, poor guy, what is he doing here, being surrounded by 3 heroes? I don't think I've seen that from the position 5 Seeker though, and we have seen our fair share of position 5 Seekers. Potato. Oh man, 2-6-3. It seems like it's gonna be the repeat of the previous game, though without some of those cute plays that he made with the Monkey King. Yopaj has the blade mail, now turns around using the sticks. OHAIYO being caught there by the Hex. Can they get another stun into him with the Rolling Thunder coming in? BDZ will get destroyed and a few whips on the back. He's actually liking it a bit. In the end, Yopaj will kill him. He wanted the beautiful girl to be the one to finish him off. Now Dino turns around. There is no Pelos here, but he is coming over. They'll kill the Raid King once, and it seems like EXECRATION are falling apart. There's no ulti on the Bane, and poor Dino trying to outrun them. He's gonna get time stopped. OHAIYO though getting brought down. Dino is still alive. No armlet toggle will be happening though. Raging Potato, he's trying to run away, and he'll be okay. Boom Esports are not gonna be chasing any further, and EXECRATION, they did manage to get 2 of the kills, but Boom are continuing to pressure, continuing to run into their faces. He's definitely not looking the greatest. Just compare him to his offlane counterpart. Pelos gonna be the one breaking the smoke, and he turns around on Raging Potato. He's gonna be dying again. So many PLs. He doesn't want to deal with so many, but they do finish off Pelos as well. And now Yopaj coming in. He wants revenge with the buyback on Raging Potato. You better run away from us. They will slow 2 of the supports of Boom. Can they get themselves out of this one? Dino not feeling any fear. Coming for Pringle. Come for a crit. He needs one more hit actually with the sticks. He's gonna be needing a lot more than that. Dino without the reincarnation, he's looking like he's in some trouble. Here comes the Rolling Thunder. Dino will get stunned up, and Tims, he's not stopping. He wants to run him over. Can they finish him off? No problem. They do lose Tims in that engagement, but it doesn't matter. The big guy has been taken down. BDZ, beautiful stun there. A Ravage onto his enemies. Now the lasso onto the Gyro, but Yopaj, look at how much damage he's doing. He's just gonna get away. Raging Potato though is still alive, and Yopaj will be okay. That blade mail choice, and now Raging Potato, one more hit. OHAIYO will get it. Bob running in on Yopaj. He will turn around on OHAIYO, who doesn't have the mana, but he should be okay here. Bob is being slowed down quite a lot, and the homing missile will go to his face. He's trying to kill it on Bane, but not gonna be able to do so. RR in some trouble as well, getting whipped there by the Queen of Pain, but he'll get himself to safety. But Boom, they're just overrunning EXECRATION here. They don't have the Radiance. Go end the game. Let's go. Boom Esports are definitely going to be going for it. They still have an Aegis for another minute and a half. And now with the Rupture onto the TA, they might be able to get a kill with a cooldown. He'll get some rockets rain down on him, and Yopaj, he'll bomb the base of his enemies. Now EXECRATION, they have a buyback on this TA, but they don't have a Radiance. If they had it here, maybe they could have fought, but without it, they're just helpless to Pelos and Yopaj going for their axes. Look at how aggressively they're playing. Where's your teamfight ulti? Alright, EXECRATION, you don't have a single one, so we can do whatever the hell we want inside of your base. Looking towards the top lane as well, the slow on the line. Nice blink out from BDZ. He has been performing pretty well on the Rubik. He's the shining star of EXECRATION. When they were doing badly, he was the one doing all the things nicely. And now he shows his face, and nice stun onto the Lotus Orb. It will return to him, and BDZ, because of that, will be losing his life. Not sure what he was thinking there. Maybe just to delay a bit. They need this Raid King's courier. Where is it? Where is it? $1 billion, whoever guesses from which movie is that. Now the lasso has been used. It's gonna be onto Scam. Bloodseeker might be in some trouble, but the Lotus Orb on him will keep him safe. Raging Potato, even with the BKB, will get a Rupture. My ulti is much more useful than yours. The Raid King comes back to the life, but he really didn't do anything there. Without the Radiance, his damage output is non-existent, and we won't have it for a minute. EXECRATION, they will lose the Aegis though. Now the backdoor protection kicking in. The creeps not gonna be crossing over that line, and that means that Boom Esports, they have to bail from this one. They want to end this right here, right now. Break the spirits of EXECRATION, make them quit. That's how you win. When your opponents give up, Bob will get a Sonic Wave to the face. It doesn't matter that you have the refractions. We'll just do the damage after it. Now they want to go for BDZ as well, and the Lotus Orb will return his stun again. EXECRATION coming out. They don't care. They will fight you outside of the base. Let's see, Boom, how strong you actually are. They found the PL. Can they finish him off with the double stun? Maybe Pelos can fall. He's taking a ton of damage. Pelos goes for the doppelganger, running away there to the side. Yes, run away from me. Dino probably feels super good about himself right now, but no, because they won't be getting the kill. The Queen of Pain jumps in, doesn't have the Lotus or blink in a few seconds, and he is dead. They did get that one kill. Now Yopaj running in. He doesn't have the BKB. Dino still going in. The stun on Yopaj, and they have the slows there. Dino wants to go in. The Blade Mail will take one of his lives. They've lost 2 already. The stun focus there on Yopash, and he'll be going down. EXECRATION come out of the base. They don't kill Pelos, but they'll get 3 either way. Pelos is coming into their base, smoked up and ready to grab some kills. Dino, oh hello, the blast rig, it will be used there. It's doing a solid job, but now the homing missile to the face. Nice lasso onto Pelos. They're gonna be hexing themselves. He has the Lotus Orb on him. This guy is not taking any damage, and with the heals there from Scam, he's actually gonna be okay. He might lose his life once though, and they'll kill Pelos the once he turns around to fight. No, you're not doing it without losing something yourselves. They're gonna lose so much. Dino, he lost one of his lives, and guess what? The second one, it's gonna be just so easily taken. Yopash gets a triple kill. This Gyro doing the best possible job in this game. Just an amazing performance in the mid lane Gyro. I guess EXECRATION, as soon as Boom took this mid lane Gyro, that they lost the game. Yopash, we know that he used to play this as well, and now EXECRATION can do absolutely nothing. They're not calling GG just yet. It seems like they like it right now to get Dove in their Fountain. Pelos is definitely not going to be stopping Raging Potato without the lasso. He can't get anyone in the Fountain, but Scam, he'll get there on his own. They want to kill the PL. They haven't been able to do that for quite some time. Pelos dying only twice in this game, though only twice? Is that like Tino in the previous one and still losing? Maybe if you kill him 3 times, maybe you can win the game. Just kidding. With the against the Megas, EXECRATION have nothing, and I haven't seen a Mega Creep comeback for a very long time. Finally, Pelos will get a heart. That's why he's running away from his opponents. He doesn't want to kill them anymore. It's gonna be a cold heart though. Dino, he dies once, and he's probably gonna be dying again with the Rolling Thunder. Tims is not gonna allow him to move. Poor guy, he's just staying there in place. The only thing doing the damage will be his Radiance, but through the Pipe of Insight, it actually won't be doing anything. The buyback comes out from Scam, and they want to end this game right here, right now. Bob is running in. They will kill OHAIYO, so at least they get something. Bob is looking very much dead. Will get a homing missile to the face, and Pelos gets a triple kill. Rupture was used there on the Batrider, so Scam finishes him off by himself. And now OHAIYO buys back Boom Esports. They're gonna be ending the game with 5 of their alive, and the EXECRATION, is any of them gonna be allowed to live? Yes. Raging Potato, he gets back into the game. They call GG, and EXECRATION will be losing the series 2-0. Boom Esports keep the dream of being top 2 in the groups, which is a solid advantage to have in the tournament alive. They just need to win the second series of the day. It's gonna be against Army Geniuses. They have been looking pretty solid, so I'm not sure that's gonna be an easy one. They stopped the GG. EXECRATION, that's gonna be a fake GG. They want to come back. They're baiting their enemies into the Fountain, but still, it isn't gonna be enough. You know, in pubs, when you say GG, then your enemies, they kind of relax, and then you win. Boom Esports are not gonna be taking it lightly. They come into the Fountain, they smash their heads in one last time.